There's a lot of Disney Cruise news lately, and we've got some good updates for you. There was a nod to the Haunted Mansion in the Treasure announcement. Did you catch that? Dry docks, maiden voyage sailings, new island information, Apollo reservations, and they will have a brand new Broadway-style production on the Disney Treasure, which is the tale of Moana. We've got a ton of Disney Cruise news today, so grab a snack, sit back, let's dive in. The Disney Wonder was in dry dock recently. This is where the ships will get routine maintenance and upgrades. During Disney Wonder's recent dry dock, they updated the Wi-Fi so that it can participate in the Disney Band Plus program soon. They also updated their Funnel Vision screen, which is their big movie screen up on the pool deck. One of my favorite places in the evening is to go to Funnel Vision. During dry dock, they also do other things like carpets, bedding, paintings, getting things all fixed up again so that it looks really fresh and new. So the Disney Band Plus is their wristband for the cruise ships. You will use this to charge things to your room, open your room. Basically, they either have this band or a Key to the World card. They will give you that card on the first day of your cruise. The Key to the World card is free. However, if you have purchased a Disney Band Plus, then you will use that instead. The Disney Band Plus program is already active on the Wish and the Fantasy and will begin on the Disney Magic on October 22nd. And just yesterday, actually, they announced Disney Band Plus is now on sale for guests sailing on the Disney Dream starting November 20th. And Wonders should be coming pretty soon behind those. When you order in advance, you have a larger selection of designs to choose from, and you can have your name engraved on the back. Make sure you do your order early if you want it for your cruise. If you like this video, please share it with a friend or your cruise group. That really is the best way to help us grow. We really appreciate it. Now, there's something interesting that I noticed recently. Walt Disney World News Today states that Apollo reservations on the Magic and Wonder are showing as sold out. Apollo is an 18-plus specialty restaurant on board all of the first 4 ships, Magic, Wonder, Dream, and Fantasy. It is just Apollo, and it is a northern Italian fare. On the Wish and the Treasure, they will have Apollo Steakhouse, which has Italian food plus steaks. These are reservation only, and what we have been seeing recently is that these reservations are not actually sold out. Now, obviously, we don't know why this is happening. Maybe it's because they're only trying to sell 4 tops and you're a party of 2. Maybe they're just having some type of glitch in the system. I don't know. But if you're trying to go to Apollo on the Magic and Wonder and you do not get a reservation, it looks like it's sold out, I would call Disney Cruise Line and see if they can assist you with that. Otherwise, when you get on the ship, just go straight to the dining guest services team and ask them there. They state, quote, guests can basically go as much as they want right now because there's so few tables that are booked. So if you're wanting Apollo reservation on the Magic or the Wonder, check into that. And here's a little update for your Very Merry Time cruises. If you're taking a 3-night cruise, especially on the Wish for the Christmas time Very Merry Time cruises, they are sending out email notices to individuals scheduled on these cruises. I think it will be specifically just the 3-night cruises, but they are replacing the pirate party for the holiday party on those cruises. And you'll still get the fireworks because those come with it. And specifically on the Wish, later in the evening after the holiday party deck show, they will be having the Pirates Rockin' Parlay party on the upper decks. This is live music, and they actually have special effects and stunts. It's really a lot of fun, especially for anybody that loves that 80s music. On October 3rd, the Disney Treasures Forward Funnel arrived at the Meyerwerf shipyard in Germany. People just love to see those funnels. It's, of course, an iconic Disney cruise structure, and it's good to see because that way you know the progress is moving along for 2024 in the Disney Treasure. And that brings us to new ships. So Disney Cruise Line has new ships coming out over the next few years. The Disney Treasure is the sister ship to the Disney Wish. It will be very similar to the Disney Wish. It will have a Marvel restaurant, a 1923 restaurant, the Hero Zone areas, the Kids Clubs areas, the adult areas. All of these are practically identical to the Wish. And so far, they haven't really gone into what else is going to be on this ship. They really pulled out all of the stuff that's the same. I think kind of to get it out of the way, it can be a little disappointing, especially as a new cruiser, to realize that the treasure ship is almost exactly the same as the Wish. One of the fun parts, though, the huge thing that a lot of people are hoping for, is that the treasure will have a haunted mansion aspect somewhere on the ship. I think this is highly likely, and in the treasure teaser, they travel across the ship, and one of the portholes has these 3 ghosts from the haunted mansion. And when they did their announcement, did you notice this nod to the haunted mansion right here on these blocks? I am positive that they are going to have something haunted mansion on this ship. Now I'm wondering if it's going to be in the youth clubs because of these blocks. I really hope it's going to be a bar. The Star Wars Hyperspace Lounge is the perfect location for a haunted mansion lounge. I really hope they do that. Time will tell. And most recently, October 10th, they have announced that in December 2024, they will have a brand new Broadway-style production on the Disney Treasure, which is The Tale of Moana. They state, quote, "This stage show will follow Moana as she embarks on an incredible journey to save her island after she is chosen by the ocean to restore the heart of Te Fiti." There'll be many beloved characters, of course, like Ramatala, Maui, and Tamatoa, and many other songs from the soundtrack. Their stage shows are amazing, absolutely not to be missed. Make sure you plan the stage show in your schedule. They will have different ones on different nights. We don't always make it to all of them, but that's some of the fun of going back as well. But definitely make sure you get to at least one of those stage shows. And they are actually holding auditions. So if you want to audition for that, go check into that. I do think that one will be fun. Moana has a lot of really great music in it. Now, on the Disney Treasure specifically, they are wanting to incorporate more theme park aspects or ideas into the cruise ambiance. Now, if you've been to any of the Disney theme parks, you may have seen the Jungle Cruise. The Jungle Cruise ride is one of our favorites, and of course, the best part is when you get on that boat and you have a great skipper that is really funny. There are a few standard things they refer to, of course, and one of those is the backside of water.
And up ahead, friends, we have the amazing, we like to call it the eighth wonder of the world. That's right, the backside of water.
Okay, anyway, you get it. All of the cruise ships have Easter eggs all over, especially for Disney movies. The Disney Treasure, though, is definitely kicking that up a notch. They have a lot of Easter eggs based on Disney parks. For example, the Skipper Society is one of the bars that will be on the Disney Treasure. Obviously, when you're in the jungle, there's going to be a lot of greenery and water. So in the original attraction at Disneyland, they have a variety of flora and fauna that really brings that jungle sense to life. And Disney Treasure will actually have this same greenery that is in Disneyland on the ship. The backside of water can be found on the vintage style luggage that is behind the bar at the Skipper Society. Back here, all of these suitcases are going to have travel stickers all over them from inside the Jungle Cruise attraction, and of course one of them is going to have the backside of water. They're also going to have music in there, and really fun is they're going to have the spiels from the Jungle Cruise all around the world. So you'll hear skipper voices from across the globe and in multiple languages such as English, Dutch, French, Cantonese, and more. We're going to really dive into the Disney Treasure soon. We'll get back into the Skipper Society and what more they have there. I think the Disney theme park Easter eggs that are going to be on the Disney Treasure will really be a lot of fun. On the Disney Treasure, they will have a new main dining experience, the Plaza de Coco. This restaurant will have live musical performances by a mariachi band. They will perform songs from the movie, and this will be the first theatrical dining experience themed to Coco. It is going to be very similar to the Arendelle restaurant on the Disney Wish. There's a big stage in the middle of the dining venue with the tables all around it. Since the Treasure will be doing 7-night cruises, they will have 2 unique experiences at the Plaza de Coco. The first is the story of Miguel and how his familia will continue where it left off on screen, and the second has Miguel reuniting with his great-grandparents Hector and Mama Imelda. These will have different menus. We don't have the actual menus yet from Disney Cruise Line, but they have said that it will have a modern twist on traditional Mexican fare. And as far as the restaurants, they'll have Marvel Restaurant again, although it should be a little bit different theming and I think a different menu. We will see soon. And they will also have 1923. 1923 will have artwork and displays that are geared more towards adventure on the Disney Treasure. And many people have asked with the Wish to have longer cruises, and now they will be able to have them on the Disney Treasure. The Wish will stick with 3 and 4 night cruises for now, and probably for quite a while, because that's what the Dream and Fantasy did for many years. Shorter cruises on the Dream, longer cruises on the Fantasy, so everybody can get a taste of Disney Cruise Line and that type of ship. The Triton class will have 1 more ship coming out in 2025. I'm guessing it will also be similar to the Wish and the Treasure. Time will tell. The Disney Treasure is going to have new storylines that will be highlighted within the ship. Coco, Zootopia, theme parks, and the Treasure will be doing 7-night cruises to the Eastern and Western Caribbean, beginning December 2024. Booking dates for the Disney Treasure have opened. If there is a date that you are looking for and they do not have it available, stick with it. People are able to make 3 3-day reservations with a $0 deposit. You have to make the deposit within 3 days. And so sometimes people will let those reservations go. So keep checking. One other thing that I was really surprised to see for the Treasure is that their maiden voyage sailing is still available. When the Wish maiden voyage was announced, it sold out before it even got to gold. So Pearl and Platinum members bought all of the staterooms on the ship. They didn't actually have Pearl at that time, but anyway, the Pearl and Platinum members got all the staterooms. You could not get on the maiden voyage unless you were very high up in the Castaway Club membership. For the Treasure, though, they are all still available. Literally every type of stateroom inside Ocean View, Veranda, and Concierge are all still available for the maiden voyage sailing on the Disney Treasure. I'm kind of surprised to see that. I'm also kind of not, because there's just not a lot of difference from ship to ship except for the length of cruise and then like the main theming. Treasure is based on Aladdin and adventure, and the Wish is based on Cinderella and magic, and dreams coming true for all of them. The other new cruise ship announcement was for the Disney Adventure. Now, this is the ship that they bought. It was the Global Dream. They got it for a steal because the cruise line that had started the ship went out of business, or is going out of business. So Disney Cruise Line bought this ship, got a great price on it. It was half built already. So they're working on putting in all those Disney touches. We don't have a lot of information about that yet, but we do know the Disney Adventure will be based in Singapore. The Adventure cruise ship will begin sailing from Singapore in 2025. We don't have a lot of details about that yet, but stay tuned because they will be coming. During Disney's fan event, D23, they did let us know that the new private island will be called Lookout Key at Lighthouse Point. And as is the case with Castaway Key, that C-A-Y is pronounced Key. I think there's going to be a lot of Disney Cruise Line updates coming up. Stay tuned because we will have them for you. If you haven't seen it yet, go check out what they don't tell you about Disney Cruise.